I am back from the beach and back to the squeaky chair. I thought I'd show you what sunscreens I took to the beach, what we actually use. This is the whole family. So myself, my husband, my teenage son, and my 5-year-old daughter for 5 days at the beach. What I brought with me, what we used, what we didn't use, what I had to repurchase while I was there. Hi, I'm Sean, Melanoma Mom. Welcome to the channel where we talk about sunscreens and skin cancer. I try to prevent skin cancer over here. First thing on the top, did not use, but took the kids sunscreen sticks by Target. It's a 2-pack. It was very cheap. SPF 55, water resistant, 80 minutes, fragrance free, and yeah, did not try. Let me know if you want me to try these and review them. I will, because they were a good price point. All right, this one, Sun Balm Face 70, which is why I picked it up. Water resistant, 80 minutes, lightweight, breakout free, fragrance free. It has avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. Moisturizing, hypoallergenic, octinoxate free. So we used probably a little less than half of this bottle, and nobody liked it. 3 fluid ounces. I did not try this, but my family didn't like it. They said it was too slippy. It was very wet feeling and runny, so they were not a fan of this one. Okay, I did take the Kula. We finished this one up. Well, it has a tiny little bit maybe for one more use, which I need to use up. SPF 70, which is why I picked it up. Classic Peach Blossom, ultra lightweight, hydrates and nourishes, water resistant, 80 minutes, 5 fluid ounces. Okay, you'll see a theme here. Everything I took to the beach was SPF 50 or SPF 70. Everything was water resistant. I tried for 80 minutes. I think everything was water resistant 80 minutes because I knew we were going to be spending most time in the pool and sweating. Here in South Carolina, the humidity is high. I also knew I wanted more chemical sunscreen options than the mineral ones because that's what my family prefers, and that's what I find is easiest for myself when I'm out and about at the beach, because I wear black swim leggings at the beach and usually black cover up, so the little skin that I do have showing in the pool, I need chemical so that the white doesn't rub off onto the black clothing, if that makes sense. Okay, that was a tangent. I love this. This is such a good scent. 5 fluid ounces. It is more pricey, but it just sits so nicely on the skin. You can't tell it's there. It is moisturizing. Love it for the body. Let's see what else. We went through an entire Sun Balm SPF 50, 6 fluid ounces. I think these are around what? These are less than 15. Very moisturizing. Avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene, octinoxate free, oxybenzone free, hypoallergenic. So this is very moisturizing. I'd say this is a thicker, more moisturizing. This is thinner and nourishing. That's how I would distinguish those two. So we went through this one pretty fast. Like, this was gone after day 1. I brought this for my face, and I think I only used it once, maybe twice, and I love this one. There's nothing wrong with it. The Misha Waterproof SPF 50. It's a hybrid sunscreen. It has titanium dioxide as well as chemical UV filters. It does have a scent. It does go on like a natural matte, and it is very water resistant in my opinion. I used it for my face when I didn't want any color. I didn't care if I had any color. I don't put this around my eyes, around my eye area, because I find that my eyes are sensitive to scents around my immediate eye area. But everywhere else, it's very nice. But I didn't use all of that up. So in the pool, we all wear sun hats so that we don't have to add sunscreen to the part line. We use for my daughter, the Bob's mineral powder sunscreen that you just brush on. You can wash the brushes, and they're translucent SPF. This one is SPF 30. And then this is SPF 30, the Coolest Scalp and Hair Mist Sunscreen. This is Ocean Salted Sage Scent. You squirt, squirt. We used these once. I think we all used them once. We didn't really use them too much. Having a mineral sunscreen is fantastic. That doesn't have any scents or anything in it. Because my daughter's face, and I don't know if it was, I suspect it was the chemicals in the pool, because she spent a lot of time in the pool every single day. She ended up with like a red rash on her cheeks that was bumpy, and when I tried to put a sun bum or a chemical sunscreen on, it actually hurt. So this came in handy. The Bliss Block Star Sheer Liquid Daily Sunscreen, SPF 50, 100% mineral, 80 minutes water and sweat resistant. It's 20% zinc. No irritation at all. I was able to put that on her and she had no burning, no irritation. So this came in clutch. And then both kids had their own Sun Balm Kids 50 Clear Sunscreen. These little sticks right here that are all chemical UV filters, avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene, because they can be applied on wet skin. So they would start out with a sunscreen on their face, and I either put this one on my daughter's face. I think my son was putting this one on his face. We would reapply while they were in the pool, because they were just going to get out of the pool and then get back in. We use these because they can specifically work for wet and dry skin. My son did rub his eyes and said it stung in his eyes, but it didn't fall in. It was more of a hand to eye situation. I ended up using this as my foundation the whole week, as well as my sunscreen on my face most days. Like I said, sometimes I would put this on, or I would reapply with this so that I didn't get too dark of a skin tone. This is the lightest shade, the Fair to Light of the Australian Gold Botanical 50. This is matte, okay? And I cannot wear this during cold weather. But for the pool, for the humidity of South Carolina in the summer, this is fantastic. It adds a little hint of color. It is slightly darker than my skin tone. So if I was wearing it for foundation, like when I went shopping, I would take my powder brush and blend it into my neck with my powder brush. 3 fluid ounces, fantastic price. It's under $15. It used to be under $10. And of course, inflation has affected sunscreens. Love it. 3 shades of this, I do believe. And this is the lightest one. Lightweight. It has titanium dioxide and zinc oxide in it. Love this. And it doesn't budge. It does not budge when you're in the pool. Okay, I took these 2 sun sticks for my face. I also use this one on my daughter's face. This is the Elta MD UV Stick Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Water Resistant 80 minutes face and body. This was fantastic for the pool. It stuck on. It reapplies really great. It's clear. It is slightly tacky. It does stay slightly tacky. It's just a little roll on. I do not prefer this shape because I feel like it's hard to get in, like beside your nose. And oh, this is fragrance free. I have a whole review coming of this Ulta MD stick. Cotton Soft Sun Stick Tokobo SPF 50 PA with 4 pluses. I took this one to reapply when I was like out shopping. I used this one for putt-putt. Anywhere where I was going to be really heavy sweating or in the pool, I used Elta MD. And anywhere where I wanted to have the matte effect, I used the Tokobo when we were out and about or just hanging out with the family in the evenings. It does have a slight scent. It smells like a slight fresh scent. And this shape I really love. It just really just glides on smoothly, no tugging, fantastic for getting rid of shine. Oh, and then we ran out. So because we went through this one, we went through almost all of this one, I made a mad dash to Walmart and picked up these 2, and I'm so glad I did. Hawaiian Tropic. One is the Sheer Touch SPF 50, the other is the Everyday Active SPF 50. Both 8 fluid ounces. Both were $9.99. They're scented. If you don't like scented, you're not gonna like it. They smell like the Hawaiian stuff. They go on very thin. They dry down great. They don't feel greasy, sticky, nothing like that. They stay put. Avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocrylene. They feel great, and I love Hawaiian Tropic. The more I use them, the more I just really like them. They're great. Don't use on our face, only on our body.